Alrighty, everybody, it's Bringer of Rain 13 coming at you live on this glorious, beautiful Sunday afternoon. And under the blue moon last night, Ronda Rousey defeated, humiliated, actually, put to rest that man, that Guyborg, that fucking that created machine, that cyborg, the Guyborg, Bitch Whoregaya. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Bitch Whoregaya talked all kinds of shit going into this fight, even making outlandish statements about Ronda's dad who committed suicide. So on that alone, she deserved to get her ass beat. But I gotta stop myself from calling that person a her or a she, because it's not. I'm sorry, that is not a fucking female. You look at that goddamn face, and I've had arguments with Blake the Reaper over this. I'm standing firm here. Sex change operations are prevalent in South America, and when you look at this chick's face, one of two things comes to mind here. One, she had a sex change, and she was a man who turned herself, who he turned himself into a female, or the thing overloaded itself so much on testosterone or steroids or a combination of the two. I don't know what they take down there. But transformed her fucking DNA and her genomes, and the overload of testosterone pretty much transformed what may have been a female into a male anyway. So I mean, when you think about it, either case, it was a female turned male or a male turned female. Either way, it's not it's a Guyborg. It's a Guyborg. It's the Guyborg model 2.0 that was defeated. The 1.0 version, the original version, the most deadly version, is still out on the horizon, and I hope Ronda takes her out too. When I'm talking about Chris Guyborg Santos. Guyborg 1.0 takes so much steroids and whatever the fuck else you could take as far as performance enhancing drugs are concerned. She takes all that shit, so she can't even make the weight class. And would you wanna, like Ronda's come out in public and said this, like, if she stops taking steroids for maybe 2-3 months and is able, that's the reason why she can't make the weight. It is. She's putting on too much muscle. She wants to fight. Does she want to fight fucking Ronda that badly? Then, lay off the fucking roids, lay off the testosterone for a little while, make the fucking weight, and fight. If you're that good. But no, because you're the Guyborg 1.0 version, that's not going to happen. Because you can't win without your beloved steroids. And it's sad. And it just proves how elite an athlete Ronda Rousey truly is. So for those of you who watched the fight last night, the Guyborg 2.0 version got destroyed in 34 seconds. He got dominated. She taught that fucking man a lesson that he'll never fucking forget in his entire life. Loved every fucking minute of it. Hoping people join this, because I'm not going to ramble on about it forever. I want to get other people's opinions. And if not, that's cool. I don't have any problem just voicing my opinion and then cutting this shit off. But it was a glorious night. Shogun Rua won a decision over Nogueira that was disputable. Stefan Struve came away with a win, which is probably going to be Big Nog's farewell. Great career coming to an end. Nothing to be ashamed of. It's just, when it's your time, man. And Big Nog has been in a lot of wars, especially in Pride back in the early 2000s. He went toe-to-toe with the best, came into the UFC and won the World Heavyweight Championship from Tim Sylvia, submitting him rather easily. No one will ever forget that. Truly a legend. Big fights announced. I guess the next fight card that's going to Brazil is going to be Vitor Belfort versus Dan Henderson. I'm sure Vitor Belfort's going to finish him in the first round. I have no doubt in my mind. Both those guys love their PEDs as well, unfortunately. So that's why they're fighting in Brazil and not in the United States. Great night last night, and under the blue moon of anything. I missed the blue moon. I didn't get to see it. I fell asleep wicked early, but I caught some of the fights this morning. So yeah, I'm a happy man right now. Ronda Rousey also in her post-fight interview gave a shout out to Roddy Piper, who was a friend of Judo Jean LaBelle, who I believe she trains under or trained under. I don't know if she still does, which I thought was awesome. Other than that, not much going on. Had a hangout with Polston yesterday about the NFL and the Brady situation. That was cool. I want to thank Polston for showing up and, you know, giving some good insight into that situation. Other than that, not much going on, man. Hop on in, guys. You don't want to, that's cool. I understand. A lot of people may be mad at me for comments that I've made in a hangout. That's fine, but I stand by what I said, and when the host of the show agrees with what I'm saying, it's kind of hard to dispute that what I was saying is actually bullshit or non-fact when it was a fact. So, did I have a right to be angry? Absolutely I did. And the host agreed with me. We talked off camera for maybe 35, 45 minutes, maybe even an hour. And shout out to the Shadow Man, is who I'm talking about. He runs a great podcast, so check that out. Wicked good host, very professional. I hope he keeps on the right path. Give no time to trolls. Give no time to people fucking up your broadcast. You like to do a nice, good round table. Keep it that way. And people start fucking around. I don't care who it is. Boot their ass out. You know what to do. I don't need to tell you. A shout out to Shadow Man. Great fucking guy on YouTube. And I'm curious, now that I mentioned him, I watched Shadow Man's video about his repost because I guess one of his other videos got flagged down, one of the episodes of his podcast. And I'm curious to know as to why it was flagged, what was the reason behind it being flagged, and why is he justifying it? Because this is one of the nicest people I've seen on this website, and find it very hard to believe that he would put forth flaggable material during one of his podcasts. I just find that very, very hard to believe. So if he could join this hangout, if you are within the reach of my voice, I would love for you to come in here and address that issue. Because as of right now, I'm confused as far as this Bucksview person goes. He's really not worth anyone's time anymore. I don't know why. Cabal made a really good, came up with a really good idea. I saw in one of his Facebook posts. He said basically to boycott him altogether. Like, if you're sub to him and you don't agree with his, and I'm sure no one does, you just sub to him to see the drama that he gets into, which is all well and fine. People love to see their drama. But if you really, really, really want to make this guy go away, if you want to see Bucksview, you know, take a hike, all you got to do is unsubscribe and not watch his videos. I mean, don't even give him the luxury of having a thumbs down, because no attention is better than negative, is worse than negative attention. You hear what I'm saying? Some sound advice from the bringer. Sipping on some amaretto and Coke. Tastes delicious. So yeah, man. Great night of UFC. Little bit of drama in the YWC. I want to bring something out. I had a funny conversation with somebody that I used to talk to quite often, maybe 1-2 years ago. You guys know her as Ambrosia Cat, but she used to be known as Heel Cat, which she denies, which I found funny. See, I was having a PM conversation with her, and for whatever reason, because my real name comes up on Facebook, she, for whatever reason, thought that I was Luke Dog. I mean, how could you confuse my name with Luke Dog? That's kind of fucking funny. But so I was like, you know, I'm asking, like, I was like, you don't remember who I am, do you? And she said, oh, no, no, are you Luke Dog? Like, does my name show Luke Dog there? Stop playing stupid. Um, Ambrosia Cat, I know for a fact that you were Heel Cat and you were a part of the Team Heel podcast, and you seem for some reason to not want to talk about that or deny the fact that you ever were a part of that clique. So I just find that weird. Like, very, very strange. I mean, maybe you would like to come on and explain that. That's kind of fucking strange to me. Did something happen between you and Team Heel where you don't want to talk about it or something? I don't know. Did you and Heel Steven date for a little while and it ended on bad terms? So you don't really want to talk about the Heel Cat days? Catherine Hamende is your name, and that is the Heel Cat that I remember and had as a friend on Facebook before. So while you're pretending to be somebody else now is kind of weird and kind of strange. I think it needs to be talked about. I really do. Because during that little exchange of private messages, it just came across as very fucking weird. I left it at, oh, well, I guess I'm wrong. I know I'm not wrong. I was just trying to see if you would admit to what you were doing. I know for a fact that you are, the Dean Ambrose mark, the AJ Lee mark, CM Punk mark. I remember you quite well. Quite well. Wrestling Talker UK remembers you quite well as well. So, I mean, stop with the front. We all know who you are. I just find it fucking strange that you would deny that. I'll get a lot of hate for this. I don't care. I don't lie. I tell the truth. It seems that everybody on this YWC bandwagon here always has something to hide. Don't get it, man. I mean, what have we all been talking about during Hangouts, man? The best way to get over, the best way to get people to notice you is to be yourself. Don't be afraid to talk about your past, your present, or what you want to do with your future. Heel Cat. I'm not even gonna give you the respect to call you Ambrosia Cat. Just that name alone shows that you're a Dean Ambrose mark. And I'm a Dean Ambrose mark myself. I love the guy. I think he should be the WWE champ right now. The most underrated talent, underutilized talent that they have on the goddamn roster. But Heel Cat, I know who you are. I'm sure many others do too. But I'm not going to be one of these pussy-hungry, thirsty motherfuckers that are just going to kiss your ass. I would love for you to just come out and be yourself and not pretend to be someone else. That's all I'm saying about that. I just find it comical. Oh, that's not me. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Lies, lies, lies. You don't remember being a part of the Team Heel podcast? Come on, get real. NF Punk, you seem to be upset with me too, so I'll get some drama in here too. Tough titties, man, I'm sorry if you are, but like I said that night, and I stand by it, sorry for the bullshit, but I'm not going to sit here and be fucked with. I won't. I really won't. I deserve more respect than that, and I'm going to get it. If I don't get it, then you will not get it from me. You have to give respect to earn respect, and I've seen you come on during Hangouts under different accounts. So I know for a fact you have multiple accounts. This is another truth. And when the host of the show even admits that when I was trying to get a point across or do something, stupid shit started happening, and then your feed would cut out. And that's just a fact. And I don't believe in coincidences. If it wasn't you, then I'm wrong. Fuck it. Then if it wasn't you, then it was somebody else in there too. I mentioned Luke Dogg earlier. I am not Luke Dogg. I'm actually intelligent, can put sentences together, and I notice bullshit when bullshit is right in front of my fucking face. So if you don't like that, like I said, tough titties, bro. I'm here. I come on those hangouts to get my, make my opinion known, because I've given the forum to do that. And when somebody tries acting like a fucking moron to prevent me from doing that, you will get a negative response from me, and I will fuck with you right back. It's just the way it works. But anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's joining this, so I'm going to cut this off real quick. I'm going to hop back on Elder Scrolls Online because the game's fucking awesome. I will be providing gameplay footage of that. Great game. If you don't have it, pick it up. This is the Bring of Rain 13. We talked about Guyborg 2.0 getting fucked up and a little bit of drama here and there. It's all good. You all have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday afternoon, because I know I am. Peace the fuck out, ladies and gentlemen.